Welcome to the Resistance Pool instructional video guide. In this video, I will demonstrate how to create a Resistance Pool account, how to install BOINC, and how to connect the Resistance Pool to the BOINC client to start earning proof of research rewards. The first step is to visit the Resistance Pool website, respool.io. Next, click on the Sign Up tab. Enter an email address, research username, bearing in mind that your research username will be publicly visible. Lastly, fill out the CAPTCHA. Once you've filled in all the details, click Register. Please keep note of your researcher name. Great. Now that we've signed up, let's log in below. We haven't yet set up a two-factor authentication token. You will have this option once you log in. Now that you're logged in, you can see your dashboard. Notice in this host column that there are currently no hosts attached. This is because we haven't added any through the BOINC client yet. So the next step is to download the BOINC client. To do this, visit the official BOINC website, boinc.berkeley.edu, and download the correct version for your operating system. Once the download is complete, you will need to unzip this file and then run the BOINC installer. You can use the default installation. Enter your password. The installation will take a few minutes. Once the installation finishes, press Close. The BOINC client will automatically start. Since we aren't going to be solo researching, close the Project Manager pop-up window that opens when you start the application. It's easier to use the Advanced view, so click View, Advanced View. The first thing you'll want to do is link BOINC to your ResPool account. To do this, go to the Tools, Use Account Manager option. Once this is open, replace this URL with https://respool.io and click Next. Enter the username and password that you created earlier when registering for the ResPool. If you've entered the correct credentials, the client will sync with the ResPool. Click Finish to close. Now that you've connected to the pool, you can attach your projects. To do this, go back to the ResistancePool site and refresh the page. You'll now notice that the number of hosts is set to 1 instead of 0. We can click on this host pane to view more information. You can now see that my MacBook Pro has been registered on the site. If we expand this tab, we can see information about my host. Now it's time to go ahead and add projects that you can start researching on. For this demonstration, let's add both projects, Rosetta at Home and World Community Grid. Once they're both added, click Save. You'll notice an error message pops up. To resolve this, you'll need to go to the BOINC client and have it sync a couple more times with the ResistancePool and also add projects on the BOINC client. Once these issues are resolved, and after sometimes up to 24 hours, these error messages will go away. When we go back to BOINC, you'll notice that there's nothing listed under the Projects tab. We first need to sync with the ResistancePool. Click Tools, Synchronize with ResPool.io. Once it's synced, click Finish. You will now see 2 projects appear in the Projects tab. If you click on Tasks, you will notice that there are no tasks currently being run. This is because the BOINC manager is currently paused. In order to get BOINC to start functioning properly, we'll need to modify the preferences. Click on BOINC Manager in Preferences. In the Preferences page, we will need to modify some of these boxes. For instance, suspend when computer is in use. You can set these to whatever suits your needs. Once you're satisfied, click Save. You'll notice that it unpaused and then paused again. To debug BOINC, go to Tools and then Event Log. You'll notice here that it says Running CPU Benchmarks and that the computation has been suspended. This is because BOINC is running some initial checks that will only be run the first time you attach a project. Once these are done running, BOINC should start to function properly. You will now notice tasks starting to appear in the Tasks pane. Once you see a task running from both Rosetta at Home and World Community Grid, go ahead and sync the BOINC client with the ResistancePool once more. Click Finish and return to the ResPool.io site. and refresh the page. You should now notice that the error messages that were previously here are gone. Once the tasks in BOINC are completed, they will be pushed back to the ResistancePool server. You will then notice your resistance balance increasing. In the next video, we'll walk you through how to claim your resistance coins. Thank you for watching.